guys, me being me, I forgot to film the qualifying sessions. So we finished P4. It's actually quite good, so let's get into the race then. Oh, we got loads of Ducatis up at the front. We got Vinales through on us. Oh, right at the back of Miller. We go underneath him, that's our teammate Joan Mir. Let's see then if we can get a move in or not. Running wide. That'll turn 2. Alright, onto the back of Andrea Dovizioso. Oh, look at Petrucci attacking his teammate. Are we going to get him on the outside? Yes, we do. That was cheeky. Really cheeky. Now we're just going for Marquez, but Dovi is going to smack us up the inside, and he have to try and get the time back on him. Doesn't help that Suzuki loves to wheelie. That's the thing that I'm talking about the new game. Instead of wheeling, it's all about stoppies, which you don't lose as much time as, if I'm honest. I say wheelies are worse than a stoppie. So it just shows that you're slowing down more, which is important, but in a wheelie you're just slowing down even more, aren't you? When you want to be going faster. Running slightly wide. Oh, we're gonna get the Dovizioso. No. Our Suzuki really does turn a lot. We don't want to be pushing on the tyres too much because we have put on a pair of softs, so we need to make them last the race. So we are going to try and push for the win. Oh, Dovizioso is just giving us the time to squirt away. Look at that. Dovizioso has taken out Marquez, and now we've taken the lead. Great stuff from Dovizioso. Thanks, mate. So then, that's giving us a little bit of a boost, and Dovizioso wants to take everyone out today. He wants to break his new kill record. So we are leading into turn 2 of lap 2. Yeah, I don't seem to get good exits out of turn 2. Was it turn 3? Probably turn 3. You do run wide through turn 5 though. Turn 6. Sorry about the rewinds. I'll try and stop it from now on. But we are. Oh, running wide into turn 7. The rear is stepping out on us just a little bit into the braking zone. So into turn 10. Dovizioso's up into 2nd, and our teammate Mir into 3rd. Marco's dropping all the positions. I'm slightly off track limits again. Really not meaning to, it's just how well that Suzuki turns, and it just gets us off the track. We're going to try and keep the bike on the track. We could possibly get a penalty, and you can't serve a penalty in this game. So it's only the Motogp19 game you can actually serve a penalty by doing a long lap penalty, which will be nice. So if you're very far in the lead and you've got a massive penalty, you can easily serve that, you know. So I'll show you the corner where the penalty loop should be in a minute as we lead into lap 3. So it's not around here, it's kind of in the middle of the circuit. I think the Suzuki works really well for us because how well it turns through these corners. The speed that we can put through these corners is just unbelievable. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant stuff from our bike. This is where the penalty loop would be. You would just have to, there'd be a tiny little slip road of tarmac that you need to ride your bike round, and if you go outside the white lines get off the tarmac, then it would not count no matter how much time you've lost. So it's all about position on the long lap penalty. I think these softs are doing the job. So and it does help that the Suzuki turns good already, so it's actually using up less of our tyres. It's just our natural bike turning force running wide in turn 12 just slightly. So this bike really working well for us at the minute. So I think we just have to bring the bike home and finish the race, and we'll get 25 points. Let's just hope that we don't crash or make a silly mistake that might cost us the race. We've got markers behind us, followed by the Victioso. Feeling markers is going to be on the back of us in the upcoming few laps. You might get us on lap 5 or the final lap, like Fabio Quartararo did in one of my previous videos at Qatar. Speaking about Quartararo, I don't know where he is on the grid. I think he must have started in front of him. That second row start was really nice, because then we're already thrown into the top 5, which is where you get most of the points. So a nice first place for Alex Rins here would be very good for him and Suzuki. And if we can get Suzuki on too. Speaking of Suzuki 1-2, Mir's just overtaken Marquez, and Marquez just instantly gets that back, and Mir gets it back. Oh, this is hectic. I think Marquez has really dropped down. Or he's just taking a different line to everyone else, because he keeps on dropping positions then regaining them again. So if Mir can hold the second place to the end of the race, that'll be an absolutely great result for Suzuki. So I think Suzuki know that we have got this race under control. We are going to win it. So we have a hot rear and a cold front. Not really looking good for our tyres, but we should be able to make them last the race. Don't think the tyre wear system in this game is the best. So that's why I'm really looking forward to the new game. Everything new in it. It's going to be super new to us. I'm going to talk you through all the new features. And when you crash down, you don't just respawn, you can pick up your bike. They're actually working on that for the AI, so they need to pick up their bike, because currently in the game they don't do it. So maybe when we get it, the updates will be pretty nice. So we're getting jumped into the full experience. And also we will be starting in Moto 3. Not the Motogp class, because I had experience on this game and I have no experience on the new ones, so that's what we're going to be doing. Here's where it's sliding into turn 7. It's like we're riding a dirt bike on ice. So into turn 10. And then through the long turn 11 that really wears out your rear tyre, because you're pushing on it for the grip. And same through here. Very beautiful corners though, not gonna lie. It feels really satisfying to pass through, hitting the apex, following the line. Our rear tyre is getting pretty high and is starting to slide. because we do have tyre wear turned on. As you can see, Marquez is gaining on us, and so we have to try and maybe get a wider exit out of that final corner. Hopefully our rear tyre cools down a little bit on the straight, but I doubt it will. But we should be able to bring the bike home for the final lap of the race. I think it was a bit of a risk taking the softs. Whoa, we nearly fell off there. We're gonna have to try and make a gap between us and Marquez, because that might have cost us some time, but hopefully we will get the win for Suzuki. No one's gone down so far, so it's been a clean race, and our rear tyre is really getting fired up because our tyres just aren't looking in the best condition. It was a really big risk taking the soft combination, but I think it was a risk that would benefit us in a way. Well, we may not have the later race pace, but then we would have built a gap earlier in the race, and I got the brakes all wrong because I damned the rear brake, and the rear brake doesn't go well sliding into corners. This rear tyre is not going to be good through turn 11. I have the feeling it's going to be wobbling. Look at the temperature. It's getting so hot and the sun's not even out. Oh, this is horrible. At least we don't have to do the tracks that I hate. So we don't have to deal with Tomasteria Hondo, because as you know from my career mode videos, it has been a pain in terms of the tyres, and we are going to bring this home. Marquez is going to try his best to try and get underneath us. He is, but we are going to get him back. So a win for us here at Qatar. Let's see where everyone else finishes then. It was a risk taking the softs, but as I said, it was worth it. So it was us as Alex RINS taking podium at first, then Marc Marquez and Dre Dovizioso, Jorge Lorenzo in P4, and we got Joe and our teammate down there. I don't know what happened to the Ducatis. We've got Jack Miller and Petrucci down here, Maverick Vinales, Rossi, Morbidelli. Looks, oh, what happened to Quartararo? Looks like some of the bikes that you expect to be winning haven't been doing so well. So that's us in the lead for this championship, and us in the team championship winning. Constructors Championship, we have Suzuki at the front. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.